Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Jesus Reads, and for this week's video, I am doing my bookshelf tour 2026. I figured since I'm starting over, I wanted to show you my new and improved, updated bookshelf. You heard me. But before we even start this bookshelf tour, one second for my outfit. I'm wearing my cute leather jacket. I'm wearing this crop top. I have a bow on the side of my right neck. I feel very cute. I feel very pretty. Hope you like my outfit. It looks nice. And yeah, I can't wait to get started on my bookshelf tour. Sit back, relax, and we're going to talk in depth of my bookshelf and what it means to me and how things are personal, stuff behind me as well. And we'll get started. Starting off on the top left of my bookshelf, I have some very important books that I really do love. Before this used to be K-pop cover, like albums and like the packets and like photo cards. It was like overstuffed with like EXO and Red Velvet, two of my favorite groups with aespa and Stacy as well, which I do have. I stored it in the like storage unit of my house. And I decided since this is a bookshelf, I need to actually put books on there. And so starting off from the left is Dear Wendy. It's a Yuri book, which I do love. I have The Lesbiana's Guide to Catholic School by Sonia Reyes. I love this book. Right next to it, I have is Talia Hibbert's Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. In my humble opinion, I fear this is the best enemies to lovers love story. I don't know, fight me. I don't know, it's the best one, me thinks, because it's like they're enemies, they hate each other, but they also have to work together in like a camping like challenge where if they win first place, they win scholarships, so if they get along, they start having feelings for one another. And so I love it. So I really do recommend. And right next to it is my volumes 1 through 6 of Sailor Moon. This is a special collection edition. As you can see, Sailor Moon is such an important source of media, anime, and manga growing up. And also, like, the main magical schoolgirl, like the magical schoolgirl manga. And so I'm very happy that my brother bought this for me for Christmas, since Sailor Moon has a special place in my heart. And right next to it, it's just my Switch games. Okay, I'm a gamer. I game a little bit. So I have like Sonic, I have Patrick, Pokemon Z Legends, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and of course Smash. Like, I love it. Now moving on to the middle of my bookshelf, I have these figures from 2020. I bought these on Mikari Japan before the pandemic. I actually got 4 or 5 of like Demon Slayer figures for less than $80 plus shipping from Mikari Japan. Now it's like a couple $100 now because of tariffs and stuff. Oof. But back then I got them. So one thing about me is Rengoku. That's my king. Rip to the king. Rip to the king. One thing about me, Demon Slayer is like top 5 mangas of all time. Sailor Moon #1. But these are figurines. I had more, but I gave them to my nephew because he loves like One Piece and Demon Slayer and all that stuff. So I gifted him the rest of my collection. But I wanted to keep these 3 since they're like my favorite. I also got this figurine from Miniso. They used to have a $25 gift voucher for your birthday that you redeem, but now they don't do that no more. Now they only give you like 5-10%. So I got this Powerpuff Girl blind box. I kind of broke it. She was on a cactus, but I still savaged it because she's cute on the skateboard. But again, yes, Miniso used to have a yearly thing where they would give you a $25 credit to buy a blind box on your birthday. I tried going on this time again. My birthday just passed, May 27th. I'm making a video about that. And they said, no, we don't have that no more. Only 5-10% off on your birthday. I said, oh. Moving on to the top left of my shelf, I have a lot of books that I've loved. And so starting off, it is Ace of Spades. I really do love this book. It is such a good book. But come to surprise, when I went on Goodreads and they're giving this book 2 or 3 stars. And I was like, oh. But other than that, I have Ace of Spades. I have The Taking of Jake Livingston. I have Elizabeth Lim's Her Radiant Curse. The Do's and Do Nots of Love, such a good story. I have No Filters and Other Lies, one of the messiest books you can ever read. Oh my god. It has Yuri, it has catfishing, it has lying, it has deceiving. Like, will she do the right thing? You have to read it. And then I have, obviously, Talia Hibbert's The Brown Sisters. Okay, in my humble opinion, bear with me, I think the best brown sister is Chloe. I know, you can throw tomatoes. I will fight to the death for this. I'm sorry. Chloe Brown is the best sister in the best book. Like, who, if you disagree, tell me down below in the comments. But I personally fear that Chloe Brown's story is so good because also I love a good enemies to lovers love story, and I hate her, and I love Chloe's character. Like, I love it so much. So maybe that's why. But I know a lot of people love Danny Brown and Eve Brown, and it's okay. But my opinion is the best Brown sister is Chloe. But you can disagree with me in the comments and throw tomatoes and say Jesus. That's not it. Moving on, I have Aristotle Dante discover the secrets of the universe. Like, wow, when we talk about literature, when we talk about queer Latinx Latin literature, wow, such a good book. I still cry when I reread it. Yeah, such a beautiful story. Such a beautiful story. Then I have Yoke. This is about me and my siblings, I guess. Starting on the middle right of my bookshelf, I have my Beastars manga collection, volumes 1 to 10. I got these in 2018, 2019. This is before Barnes and Noble. It's like, if you were a reader like 2017, 18, 19, like before TikTok, you know that Barnes and Nobles used to have a gold card. A gold card flat rate fee of $20, $40, or $50, I forgot. And each piece of book or like media you buy at Barnes and Nobles before, they used to give you $1 or $2 off, depending if you bought in bulk of manga and books at Barnes and Nobles. But now they changed it, and it's kind of weird now. And now you have to buy a certain amount of books if you want the free version. Like, is it like 10 stamps? I believe 10 stamps, and then you get like your book free or percent off. And I'm like, oh, so Barnes and Nobles are kind of crazy for that. But again, Beastars is what got me into manga because I was on Netflix and I was like, Beastars? And I was like, wait, I'm kind of giggling. Like, why is the main character making me giggle? Like, I don't know. I don't know. He may throw tomatoes at me. I don't know. But I was like, Legoshi, I don't know. He makes me giggle. He makes me giggle. What can I say? And so, yeah, these are really old. They're yellow, but I love them. I want to plan to buy more. Want to have funds because I'm kind of a broke college student. I just graduated from university, so I'm kind of broke right now. But I have my Beastars, what all started from manga. So Beastars has a very special place in my heart, and I will collect the other ones. Right next to it is, I got this for Christmas, Pandora of Hearts. I really do love it. Then I have The Summer That Hikaru Died, Volume 1. My God. Doom Yaoi, if I ever say so. Doom Yaoi. And then I have some of my CDs. So I have my Exact album, their best album, by the way. Like, they literally changed K-pop boy groups forever, but I digress. Then I have the limited edition box of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Then I have some couple of CDs, like Beyonce's. Oh, I lied. Is this Beyonce? No. Then I have a couple of CDs. I have Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine, my breakup album. And then I have Lady Gaga's Venus, and I have Espa, then I have Kai, self-titled, and then I have Sogi's Red Velvet album, such a good album, and yeah, I love them. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of my bookshelf. Behind me are all my dolls. Growing up, I was not allowed to play with dolls or engage with anything that was associated with women or femininity. So now that being an adult with my own adult money, I can buy dolls as I please. And one of those dolls I always wanted when I was little was Bratz, specifically Yasmin. Seeing a Mexican doll in the early 2000s when there was no representation really meant a lot for me. And so I had the 20th anniversary of the first ever Yasmin doll in box, and it makes me very, very happy. And, you know, it kind of healed something in me. So I have Yasmin in box. I won't take her off, but I love it there. So it's there for me. So shout out to every doll collector out there. I love you. I see you. And then I have Yasmin, but this is limited time Yasmin hair. Like, this is like a headpiece you buy limited and you can stick it on the heads. This is her outfit. Then I have Dana in 2004, 2005 doll. Then I got a reproduction of Campfire Alicia. Let me tell you something. I'm going off tangent. Campfire Alicia, the original doll from 2005, I believe, $500. But Bratz came back and they're doing reproductions, and I got Campfire Alicia for $20. So haha, resellers, haha, I won. And then I have my Monster High dolls. Monster High is such a also important like doll line for me as well. So I have Frankenstein, the G3 version, Generation 3 that came out in 2022-23. I have Laguna, my Latina queen. I love her. Mwah. My Central American queen. And then we have my Afro Latina Claudine G3, but this is Generation 1 doll. This is Donald the Dance Claudine. And I actually bought her less than $20 because her hair was funky and she was missing her outfit and a shoe. And so I bought it and I went on Etsy and I bought her missing shoes and her accessories. Moving on to the last shelf on my left is more books. So I have Blood Like Fate, then I have Legend Born and Bloodmark by Tracy Dion. Such good books. I'm gonna get Oathbound when I have money or go to my local library, but I love these books. I call her the mother of fantasy, Elizabeth Lim's The Six Crimson Cranes trilogy. I love that series. You should read it. So I have the second book, The Dragon's Promise, and I have the first book, Six Crimson Cranes. Then I have the father of Latinx, Latin-y literature for LGBTQ folks. That is Aiden Thomas. So I have Cemetery Boys and Sunbear Trials, such good books. Then I have Fat Chance Charlie Vega. Then I have John Steinbeck, The Pearl. And I have a cute graphic novel, Ghost, for Day of the Dead, which is very, very cute. And that concludes the top portions of like the visible ones. Low key, two of the bottom ones are like storage into collecting dust. So like the middle back one here, it's just my art supplies, and this one on the lower right is my is my printer and all that stuff. On the bottom left, I have my full complete collection I got for Christmas of Death Note. Yup. Thank you, Kevin. And then I have my original box that comes with Sailor Moon, the limited series, like the special edition one. So this is what it came from. It also has photo cards in it, but it's in my desk. And then I also have my comics because I collect some comics. And so I'm getting into the timeline of Hawkman and Hawkgirl. So I have these, $1 each on eBay. Kind of crazy. But that is all. So from 2002, this is the one bulk I bought. That is all I have to say about my bookshelf. I hope you liked it. I hope you listened to me ramble. We cried, we laughed, we got serious. I gave my controversial opinions, my book takes. Hopefully you do like it. Hopefully you do not like it. Comment down below and tell me. Hope you thumbs it down, thumbs it up, whatever you want. And again, thank you so much for watching this week's video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.